Hey Raw Beauties, I'm back with another makeup tutorial, and today we're going to be doing a glam on my model Ashanti. I don't know if I don't think, yeah, no, y'all have never seen Ashanti on here before, of course, because it's a new channel, but if you follow me on my Raw Beats page, Ashanti has been my ambassador for a year now. So yeah, let's give her flowers for that. But today we are going to be just doing a regular glam. Um, when I do her eyebrows, Ashanti has very, very thick brows. So I try not to really put anything on them. Like, I don't really try to fill them in. I just use like some gel to push them up. I fill in the little spots that's there, like that's empty in the front, and then the tails of her eyebrows. But that's really about it. I always recommend brows like this. You just really leave them alone because the more you products you use, the darker they're gonna look, and you don't want them to look bulky or thick, and you don't want to take away the thickness from her brows because that's ultimately what shapes her face. I believe that some people's brows were made specifically for them, and I feel like she's one of those people. So I try not to really change the shape of them, but if you can see, I just lined them at the bottom and then filled them in once it got to the tail of her eyebrows. So yeah, I recommend, you'll know if you come across somebody with really thick eyebrows, and I just recommend to fill their eyebrows in this way. Just fill in the gaps and holes, and don't really touch them too much unless you want them to look like blocks.
You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I snooze and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. You do.
So I don't know if y'all noticed, but I did use a darker shade under her eyebrows. It really isn't too much behind it, but I wanted the eyeshadow to be a little warm on her. And sometimes when you use a lighter eyeshadow, it'll just take the pigment, and I wanted it to look a little warm on her since she is lighter. You'll see how it comes together in the end. I'm really bad at describing stuff. If y'all know, y'all know. But yeah, I always tend to make my lighter clients a little darker because, using so many lighter products, it can make them look pale, and vice versa with my darker clients. I don't make them appear lighter or appear darker, but if you notice, the darker stuff, the more you completely match everything to the face and the neck, it'll just kind of look like one color. So I try to use different colors that's in the same family to add definition. But you'll see that as we go along. So like this shade that I used on her for her foundation, it matches her perfectly. There is two shades that she has that matches perfectly. One is lighter and one is darker. I'll say warmer. So this is the more warmer shade that I use on her. So basically like her summer shade. But yeah, it's not too crazy. So yeah, this one is going to be a little bit warmer than the other shade that I would normally use on. I mean, not normally, but that I would use on her as well. So as you keep watching, you'll see how it all comes together.
that 5 for you. I do that 3 more times again, I testify for you. I told I like you, that bitch, I do it. All of them around you scared to do it. I'm not. As long as you joking now in for me, I ain't got it. My bitch, skinny, do it. Hide your body. As long as you dreaming about me, ain't no problem. I don't got nobody just with you right now. But the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can us lose and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you. I can just snooze and miss the moment. You just too important. Nobody like you do. You do. In the top tier ride with you, I feel like Scarface. Like that white bitch with the bob, I'll be your main one. Let's take this argument back up to my place. Sex from you, I'm not violent on you day one. We had shit, yeah. It was magic, yeah. Smash and grab shit, yeah. Nasty habits take a hold when you're not here. Ain't a home when you're not here. The grown when you're not here. I'm saying I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I lose and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I snooze and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. You do. Are you fucking on me and I'm the main one crying? Are you blaming on me and you the main one lying? Are you threatening me then I'm the main one crying? Just trying to be with you, main one crying. Are you fighting on me and I'm the main one crying? Are you blaming on me and you the main one crying? Are you threatening me then I'm the main one crying?
I don't know if I ever told y'all before in the previous videos, but before you blend your concealer out, always let it sit for a couple of seconds. I wouldn't say minutes. To me, you can, but I always do like 45 seconds to a minute. You know, I think that's a good time to let the concealer sit. That way it's thicker and it looks better when it's blended out. So yeah, that's just a good tip. Make sure y'all do that. It'll definitely make a difference. Also, when you're blending out your concealer, this is when you want to start making the shapes for your face. Like if you have a client and they have more of like a oval face and you want it to have a little bit more definition, when you put the concealer on, go in the area on which you want how you want the face to look. So for her, she has more of like it's rounded, but I also like her face to be a little bit more angled. So when I blend out her concealer, I blend it in an angle going up. As you can see, like around her eyes, it's more angled going upward to create that lifting structure for her face. Also for her chin, I don't want it to be too lifted, so I kind of went outwards. I don't know how to describe it. I need to educate myself more, but I kind of went more outwards, sideways versus going angled and up. But yeah, so for her eyes, I made sure that I made her eyes have that more lifting shape to create that definition with her face. So whatever shape you want to create, make sure y'all are doing that with y'all concealer and y'all contour.
that 5 for you. I do that 3 more times again. I testify for you. I told I like you, that bitch. I do it all and I'm around. You scared to do it. I'm not. As long as you joking now in for me, I ain't got it. My bitch, give me a do it. Hide your body. As long as you dreaming about me, ain't no problem. I don't got nobody just with you right now. But the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can us lose and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you. I can just snooze and miss the moment. You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. You do. In the top tier ride with you, I feel like Scarface. Like that white bitch with the bob, I'll be your main one. Let's take this argument back up to my place. Sex remind you I'm not violent on your day one. We had shit, yeah. It was magic, yeah. Smash and grab shit, yeah. Nasty habits take a hold when you're not here. Ain't a home when you're not here. Are they grow when you're not here? I'm saying I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I lose and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I snooze and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. You do. Are you frontin' on me and I'm the main one crying? Are you blaming on me and you the main one lying? Are you threatening me then I'm the main one crying? Just tryna be with you, main one crying. Are you frontin' on me and I'm
See how warm the eyeshadow is on her? Now, I've used this shadow on her before, and it is similar as far as color, but it took a very, very warm turn for me, and which is exactly what I wanted. I wanted it to give off like a rustic color, and I know that when you use certain browns on lighter people, it could come off looking like a black eye or a purple or something. So I just made sure that I went ahead and darkened up her lid before so I can get the color that I want. So again, you do need to know about color theory and you do need to know about undertones to help you decipher which shades to use on what skin tones, because you cannot use the same eyeshadow on everybody and get the same results. Some people it's going to look bad. Some people it's going to look good depending on their skin tone. So just keep that in mind. And if you do want to create a certain color, again, change the base and then you can go ahead and use that. It's almost like color correcting in a way.
I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over taste, didn't call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Yes, I'm hurting, yes, I'm jaded. Most of the things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase. You'll try to come back when you faint. I always want the truth, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not bad. You wanna get with me, stop. Yes, I'm hurting, yes, I'm jaded. Most of these things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase. You wanna hit me up when you make it. You'll try to come back when you're famous. I always want the truth, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not basic. You wanna get with me, stop. I touch that 5 for you. I do that 3 more times again. I testify. five of you. I told I like you, that bitch, I do it. All of them around you scared to do it. I'm not. As long as you joking now in for me, I ain't got it. My bitch, skinny, do it. Hide your body. As long as you dreaming about me, ain't no problem. I don't got nobody just with you right now. But the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can us lose and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you. I can't just snooze and miss the moment. You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. You do. In the top tier ride with you, I feel like Scarface. Like that white bitch with the bob, I'll be your main one. Let's take this argument back up to my place. Sex from you, I'm not violent on you day one. We had shit, yeah. It was magic, yeah. Smash and grab shit, yeah. Nasty habits take a hold when you're not here. Ain't a home when you're not here. Are they grown when you're not here? I'm saying I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I lose and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I snooze and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. You do.
Are you frontin' on me and I'm the main one crying? Are you blaming on me and you the main one lying? Are you threatening me then I'm the main one crying? Just tryna be your everything, main one crying. Are you frontin' on me and I'm the main one crying? Are you blaming on me and you the main one crying? Are you threatening me then I'm the main one crying?
I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I lose and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I snooze and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. You do.
I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text, didn't call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Yes, I'm hurting, yes, I'm jaded. Most of the things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase. You'll try to come back when you faint. I always want the truth, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not bad. You wanna get with me, stop. Yes, I'm hurting, yes, I'm jaded. Most of these things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase. You wanna hit me up when you make it. You'll try to come back when you're famous. I always want the truth, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not basic. You wanna get with me, stop.
that fine for you. I do that 3 4 times again, I testify for you. I told I like you, that bitch, I do it. All of them around you scared to do it. I'm not. As long as you joking now in for me, I ain't got it. My bitch, skinny, do it. Hide your body. As long as you dreaming about me, ain't no problem. I don't got nobody just with you right now. But the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can us lose and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you. I can just lose and miss the moment. You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. You do. In the top tier ride with you, I feel like Scarface. Like that white bitch with the bob, I'll be your main one. Let's take this argument back up to my place. Sex remind you I'm not violent on you day one. We had shit, yeah. It was magic, yeah. Smash and grab shit, yeah. Nasty habits take a hold when you're not here. Ain't a home when you're not here. The grown when you're not here. I'm saying I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I lose and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I snooze and miss the moment? You just too.
Thank you for taking the time out your day to watch this tutorial. My name is Rena, and make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if there's any like looks y'all want me to try or just some different things y'all want to know. Please feel free to ask questions. This will help me get better at educating myself as an artist and also just being able to teach better. I am still a new artist, so I'm not gonna say new, but still a growing artist. And I have a lot to learn myself, so I want to be able to help those who need it. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all want to see, and thanks for watching.
Nobody do body like you do. I can't lose.